steps match again as the path opens wide. We reach the small bridge with slow, easy steps. The river moves quietly beneath the wooden boards. You rest your hand along the railing for a moment. I stand beside you, matching your soft posture. A faint sound of footsteps comes from behind. You glance back with a mild, gentle smile. The air feels still around our hands as the water carries a steady flow. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me. Couple walks past, speaking in light tone. Their voices fade as they cross to the other side. You tilt your head slightly, watching the ripples, then shift closer until our arms touch. I place my hand near yours on the railing. You let your fingers rest a bit closer. The rhythm feels natural and calm in the quiet shape of this moment. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close.
안녕하세요.
You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. Your chin toward the far street. Light reflects on the water in long lines. I turn with you, sharing the same angle. You whisper it feels peaceful here. I answer with a small hum, steady and warm. The silence settles in a gentle curve.
카카오 후원방 투네이션 후원.
You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around while we stay steady in our own soft space.
이래서 2주차 쿠폰 아직도 안 받으신 분은 미르의전설 2 기원 쿠폰방으로 문의 주시길 바랍니다.
We step onto the riverside path with slow, even steps. Old buildings line the
커피 한잔 할래? 커피.
colors. You place your hand in your pocket for a moment, then slip it back out to reach for.
전 64레벨입니다 벌써.
Breeze moves across the water. You turn slightly.
64%입니다. 64%. 와, 장족의 발전이네요, 진짜.
And we fall into the same quiet rhythm. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with confidence.
배경을 볼까? 지옥도네요. 오전에는 별일이 없네요. 커피 한 잔 더 해야겠다. 잠시만요.
You slow down near a railing by the water. I join you, placing my hand close to yours. You tap the metal lightly with your fingertip. The moment settles into a smooth stillness along this quiet riverside. Your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. You point to a small boat tied near the edge. Its ropes sway in a slow, simple motion. We stand there for a while, sharing the view. Your breath forms a gentle cloud in the cool air. I shift a little closer until our arms touch fully. The quiet drifts around us like a light wrap. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. When we begin to move again, you squeeze my hand. Once we continue down the path at the same soft pace, the river glides beside us like a calm companion.
We step into the riverside path with slow, even steps. Old buildings line the street with soft winter colors. You place your hand in your pocket for a moment, then slip it back out to reach for mine. A light breeze moves across the water. You turn slightly, letting your hair shift with it. The flow of the river follows a gentle pace, and we fall into the same quiet rhythm. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. A bike rolls past with a faint sound. You glance toward it, then return your gaze. I see a small smile form at the corner of your lips, the kind that rests, not rushes. You slow down near a railing by the water. I join you, placing my hand close to yours. You tap the metal lightly with your fingertip. The moment settles into a smooth stillness. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. Yeah. Point to a small boat tied near the edges. Ropes sway in a slow, simple motion. We stand there for a while, sharing the view. Your breath forms a gentle cloud in the cool air. I shift a little closer until our arms touch fully. The quiet drifts around us like a light wrap. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. When we begin to move again, you squeeze my hand. Once we continue down the path at the same soft pace, the river glides beside us like a calm companion. We step onto the bridge with slow, steady motion. The sound of the river moves beneath us in soft lines. You rest your hand along the cool railing. I stand beside you, matching your gentle pause. A faint hum of distant voices drifts across the street. You tilt your head slightly to follow the tone. Your hair shifts with the mild winter breeze. The moment feels balanced, quiet and warm. Here on the Corbo Bridge, your presence blends with the river's rhythm. You lean closer in an easy, calm way. I keep our pace aligned without effort. Everything feels soft and steady as the water carries a smooth winter sound. A pair of friends walks past with light conversation. Their steps create a brief echo on the boards. You glance toward them, then back to me slowly. A subtle smile rests on your lips. You move a little nearer to the railing. I follow, placing my hand close to yours. The river glides in wide, gentle patterns matching the quiet tone between us. Here on the Corbo Bridge, your presence blends with the river's rhythm. You lean closer in an easy, calm way. I keep our pace aligned without
모닝 커피. 주말 잘 보내셨습니까? 요즘엔 남들은 주말은 즐겁게 지내는데, 예, 저는 상당히 좀 빡세게 지내고 왔습니다. 무지하게 빡세네요. 카페 한번 볼까요? 카페가 뭐 별일은 없네요, 보니까.
Step away from the railing in the same slow rhythm. Your hand meets mine with natural ease. The river sound follows us as we leave the bridge.
공지사항 업데이트 내용도 하나도 없고, 이번 주도 그냥 방치인 것 같은데요.
We turn into the narrow street beside the cathedral. The walls rise high with soft winter colors. You step a little closer to escape the light breeze. I open my arms without saying a word. You settle in gently, resting your head near my shoulder. Your breath warms the quiet space between us. Footsteps echo far behind.
게시판도 뭐 별일 없는 것 같습니다.
The moment
조용하네요.
in a calm winter frame. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. at your breath steady and soft.
굿모닝입니다.
Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. A couple passes by, speaking in muted tones. Their steps fade quickly around the bend. You shift slightly, adjusting your scarf. I place my hand along your back in a slow line. Your fingers curl lightly at my coat. I feel the warmth build through each quiet
Whitey.
second. The street glows with a mild evening light.
매혹 좀 됐네.
Without breaking, it's warm embraced by the old wall. Your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. You lift your head just a little. Your eyes glow in the sunshine.
아유,
I tighten my
스티머
grip
쿠폰을
to
사용해야
feel
되겠는데.
the gentle hold. You whisper something barely above a breath. I nod with a quiet smile, letting the warmth settle around us. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. We loosen our arms but stay close as we walk. Your hand meets mine as if guided by the air.
기본 전투령 또
The narrow
해볼라요?
street carries us forward in calm steps.
아이언 2가 나와가지고 거의 아이언 2 하러 가버리셨나?
We arrive at the church with slow, steady steps. The brick walls rise in warm, earthy tones. You lift your hand and brush the surface slightly. The texture feels calm. You say softly, I stand beside you, letting the quiet settle. Your scarf moves gently with each breath. A small echo drifts from somewhere inside, and the space
Shoot.
around us feels peaceful and wide. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. A pair of tourists steps out of the doorway. Their voices fall into a soft trail behind us. You turn your head slightly, following the sound, then return your gaze with a relaxed smile. I move closer, letting our arms brush once. You shift your weight in a quiet, steady line. The world around us holds a muted glow, just enough to light the moment we share by these old brick walls. Your presence stays warm beside me. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. You reach for my sleeve and fix a small crease. Your fingers move with slow, careful motion. I watch the way your breath softens the air. fits the mood. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. We take a few steps away from the wall. Your hand finds mine without a pause. The calm follows us as we leave the square.
월ዋ리가 149레벨 몇 프로지? 와, 이거 많이 접었네.
We arrive at the church with slow, steady steps. The brick walls rise in warm, earthy tones. You lift your hand and brush the surface lightly.
딱 접었네.
Texture feels calm. You say softly, I stand beside you, letting the quiet settle. Your scarf moves gently with each breath. A small echo drifts from somewhere inside, and the
수고하셨습니다.
space around us feels peaceful and wide. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with a natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. A pair of tourists steps out of the doorway. Their voices fall into a soft trail behind us. You turn your head slightly, following the sound, then return your gaze with a relaxed smile. I move closer, letting our arms brush once. You shift your weight in a quiet, steady line. The world around us holds a muted glow, just enough to light the moment we share. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. You reach for my sleeve and fix a small crease. Your fingers move with slow, careful motion. I watch the way your breath softens the air. The brick behind you frames the moment warmly. You whisper, it feels quiet here. I answer with a calm nod that fits the mood. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced
오, 에이.
and clear
A다.
as we rest in this gentle winter corner. We take a few steps away from the wall. Your hand finds mine. The calm follows us as we leave the square.
opened the door first and said, listen, the snow still falling. I stepped out beside you, and the street felt softer than before. Cars moved slowly, as if they didn't want to disturb the quiet. And our footsteps left small, gentle marks that disappeared almost as soon as they appeared. You held your hands out to catch the flakes, then laughed a little when they melted too fast. I always forget how peaceful mornings get when the world is still this wide. You whispered, and the sound settled warm between us. So we walked through the first snow, not talking much, just letting winter air fill the space we shared. And every step felt softer, like the day had slowed down, just to let us move through it together. Branches bowed with a thin coat of frost, light glimmering off the edges like quiet stars. You brushed a few flakes from your sleeve and said it felt like the season had finally arrived. A small bakery opened its door down the street. Warm air, warm light, and the smell of bread drifting out to meet us before we even got close. You nudged me gently and said, let's stop there on the way back. Your voice was soft, but it carried all the warmth the morning hadn't found yet. And for a moment I forgot the cold completely. So we walked through the first snow, not talking much, to let in the winter air fill the space we shared. And every step felt softer, like the day had slowed down, just to let us move through it together. When we opened the cafe door again, the cold slipped in first, as if it had been waiting for us. You pulled your scarf a little higher, and the warm air from inside followed us out for a moment before fading into the winter light. The street looked softer than before. Fresh snow had covered every step we made on the way in. It's like the morning reset itself, you said, and I couldn't help but smile. You brushed a few flakes from your hair, but more settled right away. Light and quiet, like they chose you on purpose. And for a moment, the only thing moving in the whole street was the snow drifting between us. So we stepped walking slowly, letting the cold air settle against our cheeks. And the day felt open again, wide and gentle, like winter had made room just for the two of us. Shops along the street had turned on their early lights, warm gold against the pale afternoon. You stopped to look at one display, small ornaments, tiny houses dusted in silver, a quiet hint of the season to come. Cars passed by with muted tires, their sound softened by the fresh layer beneath you.
징하게 안 붙네.
This kind of snow makes everything feel closer, and I understood exactly what you meant. Our steps pressed gently into the untouched wild.
징하고 마.
To side by side until the wind pulled the snow back into shape again. Nothing stayed long, but everything felt clean. So we stepped back into the snow, walking slowly, letting the cold air settle against our cheek. And the day felt open again, wide and gentle, like winter had made room just for the two of us.
We reached the small bridge with slow, easy steps. The river moves quietly beneath the wooden boards. You rest your hand along the railing for a moment. I stand beside you, matching your soft posture. A faint sound of footsteps comes from behind you. Glance back with a mild, gentle smile. The air feels still around our hands as the water carries a steady flow. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced.
일 다 했나?
Toward me with quiet ease. I follow your
영물 마방진 경쟁보스. 경보스라. 인물은 내가 쭉 해놨지.
steady in our own soft space. A couple walks past, speaking in light tones. Their voices fade as they cross to the other
그래,
side.
손오공을
Tilt your head,
이빠에 올려버리는 거야.
watching the ripples.
손오공이 살 길이다.
Shift closer until our arms touch. I place my hand near yours on the railing. You let your fingers rest a bit closer. The rhythm feels natural and calm in the quiet shape of this moment. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You
Good.
lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought.
오늘도 이렇게 숙제하면서 방치해야 될 것 같은데요. 이거 별다른 건 지금까지 안 나와가지고 거의 뭐 미래의 전설은 현재 업데이트가 나오지 않고서야 정말 방치밖에 없는 것 같습니다. 답이 없네. 숙제하면서 후원을 좀 써볼까요? 후원을 또 받아라고 또 썼는데
On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. We step away from the railing in the same rhythm. Your hand meets mine as we leave the bridge. Our steps match again as the path opens wide.
I saw you standing there in the soft morning light. You weren't doing much, just fixing your sleeve. But something about the way you moved felt calm, warm and strangely bright. I took a quiet breath without meaning to. And the world around us slowed a little. Your eyes met mine for just a brief second, yet it felt like the start of something sure. Maybe this is the moment it begins. A slow warm shift I didn't expect. You smile once and everything softens. You speak and the air feels lighter. I don't know what this feeling will become, but I know it starts here, gently with you.
전설 하나 나와라. 슛! 아! 용. 용 2마리. 전설 하나 나와라. 네. 여기에서 오, C급 하나. 진짜 안 나오네. 너무합니다. 너무합니다. 성 없나 혹시? 한 마리가 더 필요하네. 각성 때문에 준비를 해야 되는데. 손오공으로 가자. 하나 있네. 가운데가 3, 2. 예, 스급이 하나 있어야 되는데. 여보, 여기 C급이 없네. 어쩜 이럴 수가 있지? 악마석을 한번 돌려보자.
Footsteps echo softly across the open square, falling into a smooth rhythm beside ours. Slow steps by the palace, steady and warm. Your hand rests lightly in mine. You smile with a calm curve that settles the air. I move closer without thinking. Everything feels gentle in this open space as we walk in our own quiet line. couple stands near the entrance taking photos. You glance at them, then back at me with a small nod. We shift to the side, giving them room. The moment stays easy, unbroken. You point to a small detail above the door. Look at the carving, you say softly. I stand beside you, tracing the shapes with my eyes. Your presence adds a warm layer to the sea. Slow steps by the palace, steady and warm. Your hand rests lightly in mine. You smile with the calm curve that settles the air. I move closer without thinking. Everything feels gentle in this open space as we walk in our own quiet line. We sit on a low stone edge for a brief rest. You loosen your scarf just a little. I watch your hands unwind it with easy motion. You say it feels peaceful here. I nod, matching your slow breath. The square holds a soft quiet around us. Slow steps by the palace, steady and warm. Your hand rests lightly in mine. You smile with the calm curve that settles the air. I move closer without thinking. Everything feels gentle in this open space as we walk in our own quiet line. When we rise again, your fingers join mine naturally. We take a few steps forward as the light shifts, moving together in a calm, steady rhythm.
We walk along the riverside in an easy line. The evening light spreads gently across the water. You pause near the railing and rest your hands on it. I stand beside you, letting the quiet move between us. The building reflects soft colors in long strokes. You breathe out slowly, warming the cool air. I watch the way your shoulders settle as the river flows with steady calm. Oh, 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 oh. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm and certain. You turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a peaceful evening home. A small group walks past with faint laughter. Their steps echo lightly along the stones. You glance toward them, then lean closer to me. Your coat brushes mine in a smooth motion. I lift my hands to your shoulders. You wrap your arms around me without hurry. The sound of the river blends with our breath, creating a slow rhythm that feels complete. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm and certain. You turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a peaceful as your cheek near my collar, I feel the warmth spread through the cool air. Your fingers hold my coat with gentle care. I breathe in the mild scent around us. The world dims into soft outlines, leaving just the moment we stand in. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm and certain. You turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a peaceful evening home. We loosen the embrace, but stay.
와 이게 뭐 어렵네 이게. 이거 겁나 어렵네. 이가 안 돼 있어서 확인하려 했더니 와 스파커 이것도 안 됐네. 광마석 광마석하고 SS 아 S잖아. 연마석도 해야 되겠다. 연마 광마 월마구만. 연마 광마 월마 월마 연마 광마 그렇구나. 해납을 해야 되겠다. 했네. 귀찮은 것도 귀찮은 건데 진짜 안 되네. 올라가는 것도 힘드네. 아 이거 진짜 환영 서버 했을 때부터 가만히 놔뒀다가 지금 처음으로 하는 건데 얘같이 빡세네 이거.
Mixing with the light that fell between the buildings, and I match my steps to the sound of yours brushing through the white. A bus passed by in the distance, just a low hum, barely enough to change the silence. You looked up for a moment as flakes gathered on your lashes, and you slowed down almost without noticing. And I felt the pace of the day drop into something quieter, something that made both of us look around at the same time. And that's where the snow made us stop, right there in the middle of the afternoon, with nothing rushing us forward and nowhere we needed to be. Just a soft fall of winter drifting around us, like it had gently asked us to stay for a moment longer.
없네.
You held out your hand, catching a few flakes before they vanished in your warmth. I wish snow always fell like this, you said softly, as if speaking louder might break the stillness around us. A shop window beside us glowed in pale yellow light, and inside someone was tuning a guitar. A small sound, barely reaching the street, but enough to feel close. You leaned your shoulder against mine as the breeze shifted the snow sideways, and for a second the whole street blurred into white shapes moving slowly past us, like the world had softened its edges. And that's where the snow made us stop, right there in the middle of the afternoon, with nothing rushing us forward and no we needed it to be. Just a soft fall of winter around us, like it had gently asked us to stay for a moment longer. approach with slow, steady steps. The brick walls rise in warm, earthy tones. You lift your
신막.
hand and brush the surface lightly. The texture feels calm. You say softly, I stand beside you, letting the quiet settle. Your scarf moves gently with each breath.
미갑대.
A small echo drifts from somewhere inside, and the space around us feels peaceful and wide. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You're leaning close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we
소훈선.
rest in this gentle winter corner. A pair of tourist steps out of the doorway. Their voices fall into a soft trail behind us. You turn your head slightly, following the sound, then return your gaze with a relaxed smile. I move closer, letting our arms brush once. You shift your weight in a quiet, steady line. The world around us holds a muted glow, just enough to light the moment we share. By these old brick
903.
your presence stays warm beside me. You're leaning close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. You reach for my sleeve, fix a small crease. Your fingers move with slow, careful motion. I watch the way your breath softens the air. The brick behind you frames the moment warmly. You whisper, it feels quiet here. I answer with a calm nod that fits the mood. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You're leaning close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest
왔다.
in this gentle
아이씨.
winter corner.
한만 되면 안 건드려야 되는데. 8.
We take a few steps away from the wall.
이프랄. 아, 이 연병.
Your hand
연병하고 있네.
without a pause. The calm falls
지랄을 해요, 지랄을. 어? 아주 그냥 씨.
as we leave the square. We turn into
너의 운명은 6인갑다.
beside the cathedral. The walls rise high with soft winter colors. You step a little closer to escape the light breeze. I open my arms without saying a word. You settle in gently, resting your head near my shoulder. Your breath warms the quiet space between us. Footsteps echo far behind, slow and distant. The moment
얘 운명은 3인가봐.
in a calm winter frame. In this warm
훈련의 길로.
steady old wall, your presence feels peaceful and short. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. match your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. A couple passes by, speaking in muted tones. Their steps fade quickly around the bend. You shift slightly, adjusting your scarf. Place my hand along your back in a slow line. Your fingers curl lightly at my coat. I feel the warmth build through each quiet second. The street glows with a mild evening light, filling the space without breaking the calm. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together.
왜 안 뜨는 거야?
Let your head just a little.
무거운 쿨타임 존나 힘드네.
Your eyes glow in the soft.
얘가 존트랙이 돈 없네.
I tighten my arms in a smooth, gentle hold. You whisper something
좀 다 하네.
of a breath. I nod with a quiet smile,
무거운 쿨타임 한번 딱 떠야 되는데.
letting the warmth settle around us. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. We loosen our arms but stay close as we walk. Your hand meets
아이 이번에도 글러 먹었다. 씨발.
the narrow
글러 먹었다.
carries us forward in calm steps. We walk along the riverside in an easy line. The evening light spreads gently across the water. You pause near the railing and rest your hands on it. I stand beside you, letting the quiet between us. The buildings reflect soft colors and long strokes. You breathe out slowly, warm in the cool air. I watch the way your shoulders settle as the river flows with steady calm. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm inside of you. Turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a peaceful evening hold. A small group walks past with faint laughter. Their steps echo lightly along the
02.
stones. You glance toward them, then lean closer to me. Your coat brushes mine in a smooth motion. I lift my hands to your shoulders. You wrap your arms around me without hurry. The sound of the river blends with our breath, creating a slow rhythm that feels complete. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm and certain. You turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a peaceful evening. Breathe in the mild center.
너 왜 거냐?
The world ends into soft outlines, leaving just the moment we stand in. By this calm winter riverside, your presence feels warm and certain. You turn toward me with a soft, steady gaze. I step closer, letting our space close gently. Everything slows into a quiet frame as we share a piece.
난 65%인데
We loosen the embrace but stay close as we walk. Your hand finds mine with natural ease. The river follows beside us in a long, gentle line. I saw you standing there in the soft morning light. You weren't doing much, just fixing
봐라.
your sleep. But something about the way you moved felt calm, warm, and strangely bright. And the world around us slowed a little. Your eyes met mine for just a brief second. Yet it felt like the start of something sure. Maybe this is the moment it begins. A slow warm shift I didn't expect. You smile once and everything softens. You speak and the air feels alive.
오늘
I don't know what this feeling will become.
안 받아가는데
It's here
사원님
with you.
드릴게요.
We walk side by side without a plan. Your steps fall into rhythm with mine. You talk about something small and simple, but I hear the kindness behind the words. I watch the way you look at the sky, noticing details most people miss. I find myself slowing down for you, letting the day move at your pace. Maybe this is the moment it begins. Slow warm shift I didn't expect. A smile once and everything softens. You speak and the air feels lighter. I don't know what this feeling will become, but I know it starts here gently with you. You turn to me with a small calm grin and ask, wanna walk a bit more? I nod before I even think, because being beside you feels easy. There's something growing quietly.
아 그래? 내가 뭐가 했어?
Something true, arriving without noise or rush, yet filling the space between us. Maybe this is the moment it begins. A slow warm shift I didn't expect. You smile once and everything softens. You speak and the air feels lighter. I don't know what this feeling
꼬물이가 어디 있냐?
but I know it starts here gently with you. We take another step and another after that. Your presence settles into my heart in a simple way. Nothing loud, nothing sudden, just a gentle truth forming quietly the moment it begins. And it begins with you. We step onto the riverside path with slow, even steps. Old buildings line the street with soft winter colors. You place your hand in your pocket for a moment, then slip it back out to read.
왜 죽지? 편하네. 우리가 뭐.
A light breeze moves across the water. You turn slightly, letting your hair shift with it. The flow of the river follows a gentle pace, and we fall into the same quiet rhythm. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together.
월삼?
A bike rolls past with a faint sound. You glance toward it, then return your gaze.
월삼을 왜?
I see a small smile form at the corner of your lips, the kind that rests, not
가요.
You slow down near a railing by the water. I join you, placing my hand close to yours. You tap the metal lightly with your fingertip. The moment settles into a smooth
어디?
stillness. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. You point to a small boat tied near the edge. Its rope sway in a slow, simple motion. We stand there for a while, sharing the view. Your breath
한 일주일만 더 하면은 149레벨 되겠는데? 그러면 149레벨이라
the quiet drifts around
나쁘지 않아요.
like a light wrap. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady
괜찮아.
beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying.
이야!
Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. When we begin to move,
오늘 주말에 다들 잘 보내셨습니까?
continue down the path that the
저 허리가 너무 아파요. 허리도 아프고
lights beside us like a calm.
제가 요즘에 게임을 안 하는 게 아니고요. 주말에는 게임을 못 해요. 못 해가지고 방송도 못 해요. 할 수가 없어. 또 한 달 후를 또 보고 달려가야 돼서 힘든 점이 좀 많습니다. 그래서 평일에는 꾸준히 하니까요. 현재 지금 2개 지금 하고 있는데 미르의전설하고 판타테일이라는 게임을 하고 있는데 그것도 지금 계속 방치만 해놨어요. 탑 클래스는 올려놨는데 많이 따라가기가 힘들더라고요. 그 게임도. 미래전설은 지금 현재 150레벨 목표로 좀 달리고 있습니다. 어디 가요? 방황 좀? 아니 방황을 혼자 놔두고 방황을 때리러 가. 나 외로워요. 가면 안 돼. 그나저나 이 미래전설은 현재 게시판에서도 난린데 뭔가 업데이트가 나와야 되는데 안 나와서 너무 지금 먹먹합니다. 이거 소리가 안 나냐? 소리가 안 나는데?
I stand beside you, matching your soft posture. A faint sound of footsteps comes from behind you. Glance
마탱이 가버렸다냐?
with a mild, gentle smile.
소리 좀 키워볼까요?
The air feels still around our hands as the water carries us steady flow.
맛이 갔네.
Winter bridge,
네, 맛이 갔어.
warm feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet.
소리도 이제 마탱이 가나? 왜 택택택 소리가 안 나지? 일어났나? 뭐지? 저 멀리서 뭔가 좀 들리는 것 같은데.
Their voices fade as they cross to the other side. You tilt your head slightly, watching the ripples, then shift closer until our arms touch. I place my hand near yours on the railing. You let your fingers rest a bit closer. The rhythm feels natural and calm in the quiet shape of this moment. On the small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean
왔다.
toward me with quiet ease. I follow your
멍치 멍치 멍치
pace
멍치 멍치 멍치.
The world moves gently
아 엄마
while we stay still
보감은 없네요.
in our own soft space.
감사합니다.
You lift your chin toward the far street. Light reflects on the water in long lines. I turn with you, sharing the same angle. You whisper it feels peaceful
11시 비곡전 가시죠.
with a small hum.
잠시만 화장실 좀요.
The silence settles in a gentle curve. On the small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. We step away from the railing in the same rhythm. Your hand meets mine as we leave the bridge. Our steps match again as the path opens wide. We reach the small bridge with slow, easy steps. The river moves quietly beneath the wooden boards. You rest your hand along the railing for a moment. I stand beside you, matching your soft posture. A faint sound of footsteps comes from behind. You glance back with a mild, gentle smile. The air feels still around our hands as the water carries a steady flow. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently round us while we stay steady in our own soft space. A couple walks past, speaking in light tone. The voices fade as they cross to the other side. You tilt your head slightly, watching the ripples, then shift closer until our arms touch. I place my hand near yours on the railing. You let your fingers rest a bit closer. The rhythm feels natural and calm in the quiet shape of this moment. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. You lift your chin toward the far street. Light reflects on the water in long lines. I turn with you, sharing the same angle. You whisper it feels peaceful here. I answer with a small hum, steady and warm. The silence settles in a gentle curve. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. We step away from the railing in the same rhythm. Your hand meets mine as we leave the bridge. Our steps match again as the path opens wide.
아니 이번 마지막 4편 초보자 가이드인데 차라리 연기전을 할까?
We step onto the riverside path with slow, even steps. Old buildings line the
연기전 소개도 나쁘지 않은데
colors. You place your hand in your pocket for a moment, you slip it back out to reach for mine. A light breeze moves across the water. You turn slightly, letting your hair shift with it. The flow of the river follows a gentle pace.
그러기에 내가 영상을 만들어 놨는데
Fall into the same quiet rhythm. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. A bike rolls past with a faint sound. You glance toward it, then return your gaze. I see
뭘 만들어야 될지 모르겠네.
smile form at the corner of your lips, the kind that rests, not rushes. You slow down near a railing by the water. I join you, placing my hand close to yours. You tap the metal lightly with your fingertip. The moment settles into a smooth stillness along this quiet riverside. Your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. You point to a small boat tied near the edge. Its ropes sway in a slow, simple motion. We stand there for a while, sharing the view. Your breath forms a gentle cloud in the cool air. I shift a little closer until our arms touch fully. The quiet drifts around us like a light wrap. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. When we begin to move again, you squeeze my hand. Once we continue down the path at the same soft pace, the river glides beside us like a calm companion.
We step into the riverside path with slow, even steps. Old buildings line the street with soft winter colors. You place your hand in your pocket for a moment, then slip it back out to reach for mine. A light breeze moves across the water. You turn slightly, letting your hair shift with it. The flow of the river follows a gentle pace, and we fall into the same quiet rhythm. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. A bike rolls past with a faint sound. You glance toward it, then return your gaze. I see a small smile form at the corner of your lips, the kind that rests, not rushes. You slow down near a railing by the water. I join you, placing my hand close to yours. You tap the metal lightly with your fingertip. The moment settles into a smooth stillness. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. Yeah. Point to a small boat tied near the edges, ropes sway in a slow, simple motion. We stand there for a while, sharing a view. Your breath forms a gentle cloud in the cool air. I shift a little closer until our arms touch fully. The quiet drifts around us like a light wrap. Along this quiet riverside, your presence feels steady beside me. Your shoulder leans in with calm warmth. I keep our steps aligned without trying. Everything feels soft and open as we walk through this winter light together. When we begin to move again, you squeeze my hand. Once we continue down the path at the same soft pace, the river glides beside us like a calm companion. We step onto the bridge with slow, steady motion. The sound of the river moves beneath us in soft lines. You rest your hand along the cool railing. I stand beside you, matching your gentle pause. A faint hum of distant voices drifts across the street. You tilt your head slightly to follow the tone. Your hair shifts with the mild winter breeze. The moment feels balanced, quiet and warm. Here on the Corbo Bridge, your presence blends with the river. river's rhythm. You lean closer in an easy, calm way. I keep our pace aligned without effort. Everything feels soft and steady as the water carries a smooth winter sound. A pair of friends walks past with light conversation. Their steps create a brief echo on the boards. You glance toward them, then back to me slowly. A subtle smile rests on your lips. You move a little nearer to the railing. I follow, placing my hand close to yours. The river glides in wide, gentle patterns matching the quiet tone between us. Here on the Corbo Bridge, your presence blends with the river's rhythm. You lean closer in an easy, calm way. I keep our pace aligned without effort. Everything feels soft and steady as the water carries a smooth winter sound. You point to a spot where the water curls. A small swirl forms near one of the pillars. We stand together watching the motion. Your breath leaves a warm cloud in the air. I shift closer until our arms rest side by side. The quiet settles into a comfortable shape. Here on the Corbo Bridge, your presence blends with the river's rhythm. You lean closer in an easy, calm way. I keep our pace aligned without effort. Everything feels soft and steady as the water carries a smooth winter sound. We step away from the railing in the same slow rhythm. Your hand meets mine with natural ease. The river sound follows us as we leave the bridge. We turn into the narrow street beside the cathedral. The walls rise high with soft winter colors. You step a little closer to escape the light breeze. I open my arms without saying a word. You settle in gently, resting your head near my shoulder. Your breath warms the quiet space between us. Footsteps echo far behind, slow and distant. The moment holds steady in a calm winter frame. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I match your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. A couple passes by, speaking in muted tones. Their steps fade quickly around the bend. You shift slightly, adjusting your scarf. I place my hand along your back in a slow line. Your fingers curl lightly at my coat. I feel the warmth build through each quiet second. The street glows with a mild evening light, filling the space without breaking. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner together. You lift your head just a little, your eyes glow in the soft street light. I tighten my arms in a smooth, gentle hold. You whisper something barely above a breath. I nod with a quiet smile, letting the warmth settle around us. In this warm embrace by the old wall, your presence feels peaceful and sure. You lean into me with gentle rhythm. I'm at your breath, steady and soft. Everything stays still around us as we rest in this small winter corner. Together we loosen our arms but stay close as we walk. Your hand meets mine as if guided by the air. The narrow street carries us forward in calm steps. We arrive at the church with slow, steady steps. The brick walls rise in warm, earthy tones. You lift your hand and brush the surface slightly. The texture feels calm. You say softly, I stand beside you, letting the quiet settle. Your scarf moves gently with each breath. A small echo drifts from somewhere inside, and the space around us feels peaceful and wide. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. A pair of tourists steps out of the doorway. Their voices fall into a soft trail behind us. You turn your head slightly, following the sound, then return your gaze with a relaxed smile. I move closer, letting our arms brush once. You shift your weight in a quiet, steady line. The world around us holds a muted glow, just enough to light the moment we share by these old brick walls. Your presence stays warm beside me. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. You reach for my sleeve and fix a small crease. Your fingers move with slow, careful motion. I watch the way your breath softens the air. The brick behind you frames the moment warmly. You whisper, it feels quiet here. I answer with a calm nod that fits the mood. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I'm at your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. We take a few steps away from the wall. Your hand finds mine without a pause. The calm follows us as we leave the square.
march with slow, steady steps. The brick walls rise in warm, earthy tones. You lift your hand and brush the surface lightly. The texture feels calm. You say softly, I stand beside you, letting the quiet settle. Your scarf moves gently with each breath. A small echo drifts from somewhere inside, and the space around us feels peaceful and wide. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with a natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. A pair of tourists steps out of the doorway. Their voices fall into a soft trail behind us. You turn your head slightly, following the sound, then return your gaze with a relaxed smile. I move closer, letting our arms brush once. You shift your weight in a quiet, steady line. The world around us holds a muted glow, just enough to light the moment we share. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm beside me. You lean in close with a soft rhythm. I match your pace with natural ease. Everything feels balanced and clear as we rest in this gentle winter corner. You reach for my sleeve and fix a small crease. Your fingers move with slow, careful motion. I watch the way your breath softens the air. The brick behind you frames the moment warmly. You whisper, it feels quiet here. I answer with a calm nod that fits the mood. By these old brick walls, your presence stays warm.
이제 뭐 오후까지는 쭉
You lean in close with a soft rhythm.
쭉 찬양하면서 또 해야 될 것 같아서요. 일단 미래의 전설은 쭉 숙제 돌리면서 그러고 있겠습니다.
As we rest in this gentle winter corner, we take a few steps away from the wall. Your hand finds mine without a pause. The calm follows us as we leave the square.
You opened the door first and said, listen, the snow still falling. I stepped out beside you, and the street felt softer than before. Cars moved slowly, as if they didn't want to disturb the quiet. And our footsteps left small, gentle marks that disappeared almost as soon as they appeared. You held your hands out to catch the flakes, then laughed a little when they melted too fast. I always forget how peaceful mornings get when the world is still this wide. You whispered, and the sound settled warm between us. So we walked through the first snow, not just letting winter air fill the space we shared. And every step felt softer, like the day had slowed down, just to let us move through it together. Branches bowed with a thin coat of frost, light glimmering off the edges like quiet stars. You brushed a few flakes from your sleeve and said it felt like the season had finally arrived. A small bakery opened its door down the street. Warm air, warm light, and the smell of bread drifting out to meet us before we even got close. You nudged me gently and said, let's stop there on the way back. Your voice was soft, but it carried all the warmth the morning hadn't found yet. And for a moment I forgot the cold completely. So we walked through the first snow, not talking much, to let in the winter air fill the space we shared. And every step felt softer, like the day had slowed down, just to let us move through it together. When we opened the cafe door again, the cold slipped in first, as if it had been waiting for us. You pulled your scarf a little higher, and the warm air from inside followed us out for a moment before fading into the winter light. The street looked softer than before. Fresh snow had covered every step we made on the way in. It's like the morning reset itself, you said, and I couldn't help but smile. You brushed a few flakes from your hair, but more settled right away. Light and quiet, like they chose you on purpose. And for a moment, the only thing moving in the whole street was the snow drifting between us. So we stepped back into the snow, walking slowly, letting the cold air settle against our cheeks. And the day felt open again, wide and gentle, like winter had made room just for the two of us. Shops along the street had turned on their early lights, warm gold against a pale afternoon. You stopped to look at one display, small ornaments, tiny houses dusted in silver, a quiet hint of the season to come. Cars passed by with muted tires, their sound softened by the fresh layer beneath. You said, this kind of snow makes everything feel closer. And I understood exactly what you meant. Our steps pressed gently into the untouched white. Two lines moving side by side until the wind pulled the snow back into shape again. Nothing stayed long, but everything felt clean. So we stepped back into the snow, walking slowly, letting the cold air settle against our cheeks. And the day felt open again, wide and gentle, like winter had made room just for the two of us.
We reached the small bridge with slow, easy steps. The river moves quietly beneath the wooden boards. You rest your hand along the railing for a moment. I stand beside you, matching your soft posture. A faint sound of footsteps comes from behind you. Glance back with a mild, gentle smile. The air feels still around our hands as the water carries a steady flow. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease. I follow your pace without a thought. The world moves gently around us while we stay steady in our own soft space. A couple walks past, speaking in light tones. Their voices fade as they cross to the other side. Tilt your head slightly, watching the ripples, then shift closer until our arms touch. I place my hand near yours on the
숙제는 제가 한번 생각을 해봐야 될 것 같고, 이번 주에 또 며칠부터지?
quiet shape of this moment. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet ease.
26일부터니까 미리 한번 생각을 했다가 또 다음 쿠폰을 위해서 또 올려드리도록 할게요. 아침에 또 비곡전까지 만나봤고요. 좀 쉬었다가 전 2부로 다시 넘어갈게요. 미래전설은 지금 큰 업데이트가 되지 않고서야 무한 반복입니다. 무한 반복이기 때문에 뭐 보스 잡고 뭐 관련돼 있는 컨텐츠하고 그게 답니다. 하루빨리 통합의 길이 열렸으면 좋겠네요.
I answer with a small hum, steady and warm. The silence settles in a gentle curve. On this small winter bridge, your warmth feels close and balanced. You lean toward me with quiet.
오전 미래전설 방송 여기서 마치고요. 2부로 넘어가겠습니다. 감사합니다.